Hey, how's it going, you guys? Welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files. Now, I'm on the home screen because I want to show you something real quick. So if we go to load game here, and then I'm going to load into this. Does that sound like the Nonary games? You know how they had the menus in that? It sounds exactly like it does in the Nonary games when you're saving. Are they made by the same people? I have no idea. I don't know. I heard that and I was like, whoa, I gotta listen to that again. Anyways, we're gonna jump back into it. We kind of had that dream sequence last time.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, and then we had the murder, we found the girl that was inside the carousel. We had a lot going on last episode, and it was also pretty funny at the same time. There was quite a lot of humor. I didn't really expect that too much. But anyways, she is waiting for us. How's it going, boss? Got the Christmas stuff up? It's not even Halloween yet. Oh, she's got Halloween up there too. She's just ready for every holiday. All right, let's see what's going on in here.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I'd hope not. That's a really random thing to know. Police officer
Have you met
mannequin.
my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario.
Oh, yeah, it's me, Mario, the police officer mannequin.
He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. This is the moment I started to worry about my boss's mental health. As you should. Let's look at the big fishing flag. Flag with big catch on it. We got anything else going on here? Some shelves. Wow, that was crazy descriptive. A pumpkin card like Jack.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill?
Oh, you silly.
Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. We're just gonna leave it at that. It's full of files and binders. I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. Wow, you keep all that at work? Busy. What is she doing here? Having a good time, apparently. She has a computer on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in. Let's look at the desk. There's stickers all over the front. Let's see if can I move around? I can't really move around the room, but I don't really recognize any of those stickers, unfortunately. A broken
The battery
clock.
died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
Is there some underlying sexual tension going on here? Were these two in a relationship at some point? Is that what they're implying? I'm sorry, guys. I have to look at everything in a room. That's just what I do, okay? I promise I will move on here in a second. I don't know. This is what I used to do in Danganronpa. I looked at every single little thing. I'd find every mono coin possible, okay? Boy band poster.
Yep. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. Map on the wall. So this map's interesting. It doesn't necessarily look too much like anything I recognize, but it's possible it's somewhere else. It could be Japan, right? I don't know. Public bath door curtain? Where the frick did you get that?
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right?
So you just leave it up. You're the worst kind of person.
It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Yes, but that's part of the Christmas spirit. What do you mean? Why is there a left and a right one?
That's my grandpa's death mask.
Oh, I didn't need to know that.
Guy had a huge face.
Freaking Dante's face, though. Okay, I think I've just about explored everything in here. Gosh, there's so much stuff. Why did they give me so many options? I want to know what all of it says. Okay, we move on. I see you haven't cleaned this place up. We're gonna go with that because it's very clear.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little.
I mean, I can understand that. It does seem like if you were 6 stories underground, that it would be very depressing looking if you just kind of left it barren.
It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
All right, fair enough. I'll give you that one. So about Mizuki. I'm assuming that's the girl that we found.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we have like a little camera using our AI sight. Interesting.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Oh yeah, that's when we were tripping balls in the hospital. Mizuki Okiura, the girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way. I don't know, what else do you got, boss? About Renju.
Have you picked up
Okiura.
Renju yet?
Is that how you pronounce it? Okiura? I have no idea.
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoku's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
Okay, that seems fair. I think that's what you would do in an investigation. You would always ask the person that's closest to them. Should we ask about the case, or what's the status of the investigation? Let's ask about the case 6 years ago.
Remember the case you brought up yesterday?
Yeah, she was mentioning this seems awfully familiar to a case that happened 6 years ago. That might be the same killer.
The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
No, you were the one who mentioned it. I want to know now.
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away and...
Okay, but intuition's a part of this. You need to, like,
Look,
link
it
things
was a
together.
slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
I don't know. Humans are pattern-recognizing creatures. We look for patterns in things, and if we see, oh, 6 years ago there was a case that was similar to this, or had a similar MO, that's your brain helping you out. Don't ignore it.
That just makes me want to know even more.
Yes, thank you, Date. I'm so glad he feels the same way.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
Or so you think.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
I don't accept that. A little bit of sass in there. I liked it. Can I ask her about it again?
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it.
Wow, okay. That's a little extreme.
Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dompi, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified,
It was that bad, huh?
if that's how you want to interpret it.
Freaking... Can I ask her about it again?
Give it a rest, Date.
I like how I can keep asking.
Keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
What?
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I like how he has to differentiate those two. It's not harassment, it's not sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts. Remember.
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Oh, I'm so glad I held off on saying anything until I heard that. That was great. Anyways, what's the status of the investigation?
Who do you
Let's
think I
move
am,
on here.
Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
Suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. Does nobody else find that suspicious? So, a case happened 6 years ago. This case has somebody we actually know linked to it. And you can't remember past 6 years ago. You know, there's gears turning right now, guys. There's something connected about that. Been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
What does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Okay, well, any leads? Like, can we keep going with this
I don't
conversation?
know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer. We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
But that's not to say it was necessarily her.
The pick Mizuki was holding, the only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. It's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's probably not her and something happened, but we gotta figure out what exactly did happen and how she ended up with it in her hands.
Let's see.
I wonder if she was kind of stuffed in there and told to hold on
We
to
have
that.
some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
I will say though, and I'm sorry, this is not really relevant to anything that's going on. This game has an interesting mix of like Danganronpa, and you know what else I would say it is kind of like? It's kind of like Persona a little bit. It has kind of that vibe. I've never actually played one of the Persona games, but I've watched quite a bit. It gives me that kind of feel, just a little bit.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District.
You're 36 years old? This lady looks like she's like 60.
Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju.
And this guy looks like he's a lot younger, okay? He maybe looks like he's in his 30s.
Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
Wow, so they got married for what? 2 years? Had a kid?
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko.
Oh, wow. I didn't know what she looked like.
You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since
Yeah,
you don't
I
have a
suppose.
cell phone.
I have an AI eye. Why do I need that? Why do I need a cell phone? Can I ask her about this again? What would happen?
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
Okay. I was like, dang, they really let you ask about that a lot. Like, I had like 5 opportunities to do so. Alright, yeah, we need to identify
The
this
person
caller.
who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
Oh, then yeah, that's not gonna help us at all.
Payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
I mean, can we look up the cameras around that payphone and see if we can identify them based off that? Is that going too far? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of important to the case to know who was calling in, though. Oh, our eye's spazzing out. Never mind, our eye just straight up came out. Okay. What is even going on? This game makes me so confused. Okay, that was it. That was that was a little cinematic.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Okay. Oh gosh, I have so many options. About my eye.
Hey,
I need to know.
so about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
What?
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks.
I really want to know, how did we come to have an
You can
AI?
thank Pewter for that.
I'm hoping they'll explain that right now.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Is Dante's voice actor the same guy from Soma? They kind of sound a little bit similar to me. I'm not sure though. That might just be a similarity. But just this line really makes me think of Soma. If you've ever played that, I'm not going to go too much into it, but there's a lot of stuff about if machines can be people. Like if you had the mind of a person in a machine, can it be considered a person? There's a lot of like deep thought into that. That game's really good. I recommend it to anybody. At least watching it. That's what I did. I just watched another YouTuber do it on YouTube. So
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning,
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Doctor's like, not acceptable. I don't accept this answer.
hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
He's about to ask her out.
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is I, right?
He's like,
I'm
dang it.
right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Coffee maker. We didn't check
I
this
can't
out.
live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
Why did I detect hidden meaning in that? Most amused by boss's ability to make anything sound dirty. Yeah, okay, good. I'm not the only one who thought that. I feel really justified by this game because my immediate thought goes to something like that, and then the game justifies it and says, yeah, you were right to think that because that's what it was intended. A lot of games don't do that. They make like this sexual kind of implication, and then they leave it at that. And you're just like, oh, was that meant to be? I have no idea. This game, they just let you know. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years.
5 years. So he lost his memory 6 years ago, and then they've been partners for 5. Lots of stuff going around 6 years, 5 years, 4 years ago.
You know who I am. I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
Yeah, you're an eyeball. You don't need to.
We're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called in the control room, and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball.
Why does this guy need to look like this? He looks like he's like a villain from Pokemon. He looks like he should be in Sun and Moon.
You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from collective nanotechnology.
He actually talks like he's a freaking Pokemon villain too. He's like, I created this artificial intelligence to correct everything that's wrong with humanity. I'm gonna save all Pokemon.
Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
I definitely won't forget that name.
Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Everyone has such creepy smiles in this game. Iva's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. Okay. Let's just talk without actually speaking. Dang, that's cool. I like it. I can look at myself. It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. Well, I suppose that it really isn't my eye. Aiba is my left eye, so outside my eye socket. She's outside of my eye socket right now, but I see what she sees as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. Cool.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
He's having a conversation with himself.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
I love this game. I really do. Who are you?
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD. Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
That was so useless. Okay, boss. Can we move on with this conversation? Oh, frick, I didn't mean to click on the desk.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
No, because then if you explain it, it's not funny. My left eyeball is eyeball. She sees things differently than I do. Okay. Alright, tell her to go back
No.
inside.
I'm giving you an order.
Does not compute.
Oh my gosh, she's sassy. What the frick?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct.
Okay, why can't you do that from inside my eye
I
socket?
could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly.
Dante, I don't want to hear about wasting time from you, because you clearly waste the most time of anybody here. You were literally talking to yourself, my guy. You literally called yourself handsome and then replied as if somebody else said it.
I have determined who reported the crime.
Oh,
Huh?
You
okay.
have?
Is it gonna be the girl?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
Thank you. This is what I said earlier. I was like, why did nobody do that?
So you found a way into that database.
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
So it was the girl.
Oh my god, who was it?
Oh no, it wasn't. Who is this? Ota Matushita?
Matsushita, Ota, 24 years old, male. I have marked his address on the map.
This dude looks like he's like 13. I'm 25, so he's supposed to be around my age? This dude looks like a little shrimp.
That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Aiba.
Affirmative.
When you're able to visit a new destination, map will appear on the bottom of your screen. Oh, we have a map. Okay, open it up and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to the menu file appendix. Okay. Okay, I think we've about checked out everything in here, so let's head on over to our map. So we can go to the Matsushita Diner. Can I look at other locations? No, I cannot. We're just gonna go there then. That's the other thing that reminds me of Persona. I'm pretty sure Persona you can like select different areas to go to. Ooh, dang, we're driving some American muscle here in Japan, apparently. Alright, it is Saturday at 10:18 a.m. We took up the whole morning talking about that, man. Oh, I always forget, this isn't a loading screen. This is just like showing you where you're at and you have to click again. And I'm just sitting there like an idiot.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry we aren't open yet.
Well, you better freaking open up for me,
I'm
man.
not a customer.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
here
not
for
a
something
customer.
else.
Why are you saying it like that, Date? I'm here for something else, old
With
lady.
the MPD.
Something only you can help me with. Flashed my badge.
Oh, heavens, no. Is my boy... Is Ota in trouble?
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. We're arresting him.
Calm down, ma'am. I'm just here to ask some questions.
I like how she immediately assumes it's her boy, though. Like, she's done nothing wrong. Like, she didn't even ask if it was for her. She's like, I'm an angel. I could never do anything. She hurried out of the kitchen. Dang, you are short.
Ota's...
His mother,
And your name, ma'am?
Mayumi Matsushita.
Miss Matsushita. Before we talk, could I make a request?
Mm-hmm.
Could you put that knife down, please?
I didn't even notice the knife. That's a good point. Just like, what did you say about my boy?
Sorry.
I'll put this down in your freaking artery. Why don't we put the knife down on the table beside her? Can you not just go back to the kitchen and put it down? Why are you keeping it so close, huh? There's a kitchen knife on the table. Something is engraved on the handle. It looks pretty. I like how we can zoom in. Like, this is so important that we can zoom in on this.
A kitchen knife with a floral pattern.
And there's something written on the handle.
Mom, I love you always.
The son gave it to you, huh? Was this a recent thing? Maybe thinking that some police were gonna come by.
Ota gave me that knife for Mother's Day when he was in elementary school.
Dang, he's been planning on killing us for this long. That's absolutely wild.
He knows how much I love flowery designs.
This guy's an evil mastermind for sure.
I've used it every single day since he gave it to me. Oh, it's more than just a kitchen knife. It means the world to me.
And it's gonna end your world. Dun dun dun! That's what she was about to say, for sure. A kid's chair. Okay, it looks like there's a lot of stuff we could look at. I'll try to be quick, okay?
Kuroda Kazuaki's cheek boiled in red wine.
Let's hope that's not what it sounds like.
I don't know, I wonder if it's like cow cheek or something. I can't do that. I just feel like that's gross. Disposable chopsticks. What else do we got in here? We got condiments.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Ooh.
It says Mayumi's black sauce.
Kind of sus, if you ask me. Neither of us can figure out what the sauce is. Let's look at the poster. We'll look at the poster and then maybe whatever is over here real quick.
She's cute.
You have zero standards, Kaname Date.
Oh no, there's other things over here too. Let's look at the lucky cat real quick. But now is not the
The
time.
hell?
Are you unfamiliar with the superstition? Imitating a cat's meow to a lucky cat statue grants that person happiness and luck.
I have literally never heard that before. Have any of you?
Is that right?
I have literally never heard that. Ma'am, you need to clean up in here. I like how she's just sitting there patiently and we're just totally ignoring her. We're just looking at every single thing in here. Okay, so we looked at those posters. Let's look at the menus real quick. On Tanzaku paper.
This reminds me of the funniest props compilation I saw.
You reached pretty far back for that reference.
What? Low table. I like tatami tables. They're pretty nice. Alright, let's start asking questions here. Where is your husband?
I think he went to buy some ingredients.
Huh. Suspicious. He left right as I came in.
He comes and goes all the time without telling me. This is nothing new.
Suspicious. About the weather, we need to ask her. What do you think it's gonna be like tomorrow? Do you think it's gonna be rainy? Because I need to know. I need to bring my umbrella.
Rain last night was pretty bad.
The rain? Oh, right, yes.
She's like, I don't want to talk about the rain. Oh, yes. Tell me about your restaurant.
Oh, it's just a little diner. But not to toot my own horn or anything. We do get quite a lot of customers here.
Shameless brag.
I manage it with my husband, but it can get pretty hectic during lunchtime.
Peculiar.
What?
This establishment is near the Kawasaki district that's been off limits for 8 years. That could mean... Never mind.
Hold up, what do you mean by that? No, don't mention something like that and not give clarification.
Huh?
Freaking hate. Freaking AIs. So I had to ask her about Shoko just in case. I brought out the picture of Shoko and showed it to
Does this
Mayumi.
woman look familiar to you?
No, I don't recognize her.
I don't know, y'all's hair looks kind of similar. It's kind of the same color. Does anybody else see that?
Who is she?
No one. Don't worry about it.
I would say you look old enough to be her mom. So let's see. Ota is 24, and then she was what, 36? I mean, that's not unrealistic. She could have had a child and then had one, 10 years later, 12 years. I wonder if that's going to be the plot twist here, that this is her mom, because it looks a lot like her.
Oh, about 30 years now.
Okay, 30 years. The timeline adds up.
We had to borrow a lot of money to get started, but back then, everyone was willing to lend you money.
Sounds suspicious. Who's out here lending money willy-nilly? That's a bad investment.
That boy, he's been hanging out at this office building lately.
Why the frick is he, like, doing, like, these anime poses? He's like...
What kind of office?
Oh, what was it? It's a place where irresponsible young men hang out. Nonconformists and the like.
I don't know. He looks like the kid that says, I have the power of God and anime on my side.
What, like gangsters?
Oh, heavens, no, nothing like that. Ota wouldn't go to a place like that.
Then...
Oh, I remember. It's a production office, an entertainment company.
So this kid's out here weebing over there.
What was it? I'm sorry, my memory's been so spotty lately.
Oh, it sounds like you're pretty old, so...
Because there's a goddess there.
What?
Ota says it all the time. A goddess.
You have Dante's interests now. He's peaked.
More like a witch, if you ask me.
A witch, huh?
Yes! A witch put a spell on my poor Ota. Makes him spend all his money on her. You see that box over there?
The one on the table?
Yes. Just look. You'll see what I mean.
It's freaking Amazon. I could see the logo on the side of it. Was there a box? Did I totally miss a box? I totally missed this box.
See? It was delivered a little while ago.
Any idea what's inside it?
It's bound to be merchandise from that horrible succubus. She forces Ota to buy them. I know it.
Dang. Zoom. Oh yeah, we just have X-ray vision, don't we? We can just freaking look in this thing. The delivery slip attached to it. Okay, let's
The
look at that.
sender is Great Grin.
A popular online store.
The product description reads, solid model.
Can we look in it?
We should look inside. Use the X-ray mode.
Yes. I need to use X-ray mode. X-ray. Please don't be a lewd statue. Okay, good. Thankfully she has clothes on.
Now, what is this?
A solid PVC model of a person, known as a figure.
Wow, thank you, Iba. I had no idea. It's not like I'm, like, playing a visual novel right now. I feel like if you play visual novels, you probably know what models are. I'm not saying you like them. I'm not saying you've ever built one. You probably know what they are, because I feel like it's a pretty kind of weeby thing.
Something's written on the base.
The letters appear to be some kind of metal. The permeability of X-ray vision should make them legible.
A-set.
Allow me to investigate. A moment, please.
Hey, what was that about? Hold up. We didn't get any clarification of what was going on there. Okay, she's figuring it out.
Yes, that good-for-nothing temptress works for that entertainment group. She's an idol.
Do you know her name? I'm assuming it's not Witch.
So it sounds like to me, Ota is over here simping for this girl. He thinks he has the slightest bit of a chance with her.
Her name? I don't remember. I just call her the Witch.
Alright, we're getting nowhere. She doesn't remember the talent or the company.
Even I am at a loss.
Yeah.
Okay, well, why don't we just track where this chick works? I feel like we can do that. Do I need to look at this again? Item description says something about a solid model. Okay, let's exit. Oh, I guess I have to keep talking to her.
Call him?
I was like, do I have to look at the package again? She said she was analyzing it or something.
Yes. Does he have a cell phone?
A cell phone? Why would he need a cell phone if we have a phone at the house?
Not everyone has an AI eyeball like us, okay, ma'am? You need to get your son a cell phone. What if he needs help? What if he's an emergency and he can't call you?
He doesn't have one?
He better not. Waste of money.
Man, you're a waste of money. Get out of
You
here.
can abandon this line of question. Ota does have a phone. I found his number.
Call it.
I have already attempted to call multiple times. There is no connection. Either the phone is off, or he has no reception.
Let's hope he's not face down in a gutter somewhere.
That would be unsanitary, as well as a violation of waste disposal codes.
Oh, yes, thank you, Iva. That's such useful information, of course. That would be very unsanitary, you know, more unsanitary than being a literal corpse.
Date, I've found some information about the figure. A-Set is the name of a popular female musician.
That sounds like our witch. Is A-Set a group name?
No, it is a single artist.
An A-Set figure, huh?
Correct.
What's the name of her talent agency?
Lemniscate.
Sorry, what?
I repeat, Lemniscate.
Lemniscate.
Renju owns that company.
Interesting.
Correct.
Excuse me. Does the name Lemniscate ring a bell?
Oh, yes! That's where Ota goes.
Iba, bring the car around.
At once.
Alright, man, we gotta get out of here. Enough talking to you. You've been of no help. Didn't even know the name till we mentioned it. Let's see what's going on at Lemniscate. Whoosh. I like how we have to have this animation every time we drive somewhere. And it doesn't change. Alright, it's now 11:45, so we took about an hour there. Lemniscate. Let's see what's going on in here. This is a robbery. Put your hands up.
That's him?
Correct.
What is this guy doing in here? What's this simp doing?
Are you Ota Matushita?
Oh, frick, I don't even get to look around yet.
Who are you?
Showed him my
I'm
badge.
from the MPD.
The police?
Uh-oh, what's that look for? Why are you so freaked out all of a sudden? And then he just goes back to playing on his laptop. Okay. Company's logo, Lemniscate. Receptionist with huge... Date, you dog. Why would you mention that? Why does every game I play, they mention the boobs? They always look at boobs. Every time, they have to mention it.
Date, look! Ants!
Wow, ants. I'm so excited.
Look at them go! Yay!
Yay!
We need to have a discussion about your obsession with insects.
Okay, good to know. Iba likes insects. I have a feeling that's going to come up in a case in the future. So far, a sofa. Okay. There's an abstract painting hung up.
What is that supposed to be?
I do not know.
You know, who really does know? Okay. What's going on over here? Promotional videos the agency's talent are playing. It's Pokimane, guys. Why is Pokimane in every game I play, too? She was in Find Love and Die Trying. She was in this. It looks like freaking, what's her face? Bayonetta. That's her name. Nothing dirty, though. This isn't that kind of company. Hey, it's Pokimane again. Let's look at the magazine rack real quick. Looks like there's Forbes up there. There's a few others. You got any, manga magazines? Or anime? How to take a girl home in just 2 minutes. Wow. I think I'll take a look at that. Of course you will, Date. What are you typing? Why are you so
Nothing.
suspicious?
Could you stop bothering me, please?
You're getting questioned by the police, kid. You better cooperate.
No, I'm kinda busy right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This guy sounds more like a fan that's around like 13 years old or something. Not somebody who's like 24.
Last night?
Don't play dumb, kid. Yesterday, 9 p.m., you called the police from a payphone. You told them about screaming you heard coming from Bloom Park.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, Ota, look. We either do this here, or I take you down to the station.
Do you have a warrant?
I don't need a warrant to arrest you. I'm arresting you on suspicious probability that you had something to do with this case.
Article 2.3 of the Execution of Law Enforcement Code. Unless initiated by legal process, no person shall be detained or obligated to answer any questions without explicit consent.
Wow, this guy's burst. Holy frick. We may have to rethink our strategy, guys. This is the type of kid I hate the most.
How did you know that?
Because I'm psychic.
Excuse me?
I like how he says that and he just has that smug look. I'm psychic. Why is this my option?
Date, wait. Causing a disturbance in public will result in disciplinary action.
What should I do?
I have an idea. Give me a moment.
I like how we have to think about punching him in order to move on.
I told you to wait.
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
What?
Listen to me, Date.
No, we don't need more drugs, guys. No more drugs.
Ota's PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
And?
I was curious, so I hacked into it.
This is why you guys don't use public Wi-Fi. This could happen to you. A message from freaking AI, the Somnium files. This whole game is just an advertisement on how not to get your PC hacked.
Does Tessa refer to Aset?
Yeah, he mentioned her down here somewhere.
That is a popular fan nickname for her.
That means Mato has to be Ota.
Correct.
Yes, it literally says Mato right there.
However, it appears that Ota is the one operating the other 3 accounts as well.
Interesting.
What?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all Ota's sub-accounts.
So he's artificially inflating his numbers and talking to himself.
Ota is insulting Aset and defending her all by himself.
Wow, this guy is truly the biggest simp I have ever seen.
This is what's known as a straw man sock puppet, or false flagging.
This kid is pathetic.
Hey kid, I'm gonna
Hey,
punch you
kid.
and kick you.
What do you want?
I'm gonna tell Aset
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
To Witter.
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
You shouldn't make those kinds of accusations. Do you want to get sued for defamation?
Optical Protein Fiber, Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your sub-accounts.
What? How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic.
He's still sticking with that.
Now, I have some questions for you.
Fine.
Alright, alright. So, why are you here?
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out.
This is an office building, not a concert hall.
This is the main facility of Lemniscate Entertainment's production branch. There are multiple studios for recording and broadcasting in this building. Tessa is recording a podcast today.
Wow, so you're just stalking her. That's a little creepy.
Not only were you faking the whole thing, you made sure to add her so she'd see it.
But if she doesn't see it, she won't know that I'm protecting her.
Don't you think all those comments hurt her feelings, even if you defend her?
But in the end, I made it so everyone became her fans and got along and...
This guy is such a simp. Holy crap.
That's not the point.
Literally,
I'm sorry.
Literally the worst kind of person, guys. Do not do this.
Just don't do it again, okay?
Alright, can we actually
I'm gonna
talk about
ask
last
you
night?
again. Were you the one who reported the screaming at Bloom Park around 9?
Yes,
Why were you in the area?
Is he following Aset?
You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies. Hey everyone, this guy...
Okay, I'll talk, just shh.
There's no one else even in here besides this freaking secretary.
I went to Bloom Park because I was supposed to meet someone.
Did you enter the park?
Yes,
So who were you meeting?
a girl named Mizuki Okiura.
What did you say?
Mizuki Okiura? She's the daughter of the president of Lemniscate. Do you know her?
I wonder what he was there to ask her, huh?
Yeah, I know her.
Curious.
She's just a friend.
Yes, she better be.
Yeah. Wow. We're
Why do
protecting
you
her like a
care?
dad.
Where and how did you two meet?
Here, the Lemniscate lobby. Mizuki is friends with Tessa. I was talking to Tessa one day and she just comes up like, hey.
When was this?
Last September. So, I guess the relationship has lasted over a year now.
Okay, let's not say relationship. You guys aren't in a relationship here.
Don't call it a relationship.
Exactly, Date.
Well, what am I supposed to call it?
You're supposed to call it, our acquaintanceship or our friendship, if you really want to be so bold.
Anyway, I have her look over my work sometimes.
Work?
I write light novels.
Oh my gosh, this guy's a weeb.
Really? What's your pen name?
Otoin Kyoma.
Otoin Kyoma, huh? Wow, sounds really familiar to another game where there's a character called Hoowing Kyoma.
That is a lie. Database searches reveal no professional authors have ever submitted work under that name.
Hey, Ota. How about you stop lying to me? My third eye can see through your bullshit.
Ah, you tell him, Date.
Well, I'm not a published author.
I mean, I respect him ever so slightly more now that he's using Hoowing Kyoma.
I'm an aspiring author, to be exact. So, anyway, Mizuki reads my novels. I get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful. She has the talent to be an editor for sure.
I don't know, my guy. You're going after a 6th grader, and you're 24 years old? Sounds kind of like a Oh, sorry. The audio
Around
cut out.
8:10 last night, I got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park. She sounded scared. You know how that area is run down and abandoned?
Yeah, so what the hell is going on here? Why was she meeting there? Why were you meeting her there? And then why was her mom there?
I think she wanted me to go with her as protection.
But why Bloom Park?
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Nile is a popular messaging application for smartphones and PCs.
Freaking Nile. Why is there so many different names for this? But I'm trying to figure out what is going on here. So she was afraid and she wanted someone to go with her somewhere here. And they wanted to go to the carousel or the merry-go-round? I'm just trying to connect the dots here. How did this come about?
What did they say?
She didn't tell me exactly, but it said to come to the merry-go-round at Bloom Park tonight.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can say carousel, right? I mean, or is it the carousel is the one that goes around? I always mix those two up. I have no idea why. I am so sorry. It's so dumb that I do that. I don't get it either.
Who sent it?
I don't know. But Mizuki was determined to go.
What happened next?
I met up with Mizuki and we went into the park.
Okay, what happened at the park? Because there was a lot going on here. Okay, so she wasn't dead yet. Oh, no, she was. Okay. So it appeared she was already tied up. It didn't really show if she was dead. I don't think I saw any blood, or at least I wasn't looking hard enough. But,
Did you leave her there? You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
I didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode.
I mean, that's true. What the heck? My cat's in here. I didn't even know my cat was in here. What the heck? When did you get here? Yeah, when did you get in here?
Like when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Jeez, you're a real hero, kid.
Okay, he's
See,
24,
I knew you would make
okay, and
fun
he's
of
a
me.
big simp.
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone? You seriously didn't think we'd find you? Mizuki would have told us everything.
I didn't think she would.
Why wouldn't she?
She said that if she ever got caught going out at night with someone like me, her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
I wonder who her roommate was.
I tried using my cell phone at first, but my heart was pounding and I was scared and my hand was shaking, and with the rain last night, it kind of slipped out of my hand.
You dropped it?
Yeah, right into a puddle.
Aiba, can you trace the last signal that Ota's phone sent out?
Near Bloom Park, just past 9 p.m. The phone has not been turned on since.
I guess he's telling the truth.
Yeah, it does sound that way.
Hey, Ota, what are you doing?
Oh no.
Tessa!
The girl he's been simping after. Who is this chick? What is this, Sakura? I'm not simping after her.
You are?
Mr. Date from the MPD. He came here to ask me about what happened last night.
You mean a detective?
I like how he just straight up tells her everything. He is so
Wow,
much of a simp. He
I've
doesn't hide
never met a
anything.
real detective before.
Well, I guess he does hide the fact that he's simping over her, making fake accounts. I can't tell if Date's into her or if he's just like, okay.
Date, your adrenaline level is rising. Is something the matter?
No, nothing.
That sounds suspicious. We had that happen earlier, too.
Oh,
I heard about it. About Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Tessa?
Why didn't you come to the police?
Such a shocking story would certainly pique the young woman's interest. It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
Yeah, that seems likely. That's what
He
I'm
told
getting.
her about a dead body he found for attention?
Actually, I already knew about it before Ota told me.
How?
It's all over the internet. When I saw Ota this morning, I asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Interesting. Okay, let's ask you a few more questions and we'll move on to her.
Gee, Tessa. You always look so cute.
Oh my gosh, stop.
So cute. So cute that I can't take it.
Gosh, my guy is down bad.
Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
I can't help it. Her loving aura is in the air. When I'm with her, my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the small stuff, you know?
All right, guys, word of advice here. If you ever start sounding like this guy, you're on the wrong path in life. Don't be simping this hard. I'm not saying it's bad to simp every once in a while, especially if you're like married or been together for a while. But like not about some girl that you're just trying to get with who you don't think even likes you back. Took out Shoko's photo out of my Pongan Shintoda.
You know who this is, right?
Yeah, it's the woman I saw at Bloom Park. Her name is Shoko Nadami. I saw it on the news.
Wait, do you not know who her daughter is?
She has a daughter?
I didn't know that either.
What the?
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Maybe because her last name is different. Nadami and Okiura.
It has also not yet been reported that Shoko is Renju's ex-wife.
I don't know. This sounds like a conspiracy to me, honestly. Not really more a look, more of a gawk or an enraptured gaze. I know, he's so down bad.
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Her thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
You sound more like a superhero than a thrall. Ota always defends me when I'm getting bashed online.
Stop, you're making me blush.
This guy.
I wish we could just tell her. I wish we could just blurt it out. I don't even care if it ruins the investigation. I want to know what her reaction.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's
It's
do
about
it.
those posts on 2Winner.
Wait!
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it.
Looks like you're my thrall now. Isn't that right, Ota?
Yeah, just be cool.
Wait, can we talk to him? Oh, dang it. Let's see. Are you friends with Mizuki?
Mizuki Okiura?
I want to ask, are you A-set last? Like we've been having this entire conversation with her, we weren't even confirming her identity yet.
Yeah, Mr. Okiura runs the agency, and Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out sometimes.
Is that how you became friends?
There's more to it than that. But basically...
Mizuki and I live under the same roof, but she doesn't tell me about her personal life. She doesn't tell me much of anything, come to think of it. Totally in the dark.
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes. Let me confirm something. You're A-set, right?
We're converting this after having this whole conversation.
Let's play a game. Shadows!
Thread? Silhouette? A-set.
Fears.
Upset? Regret? A-set.
Water.
Wet? Sweat? A-set.
Yay! A-set, you bet!
Oh my gosh. I hate this so much. It is so cringy. It is great.
The magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly causing aberrant behavior. We should leave. At once.
Dang, I still can't talk to him. I want to talk to him.
I turned 18 this year.
This year? You've been friends since last year, September. I'm using my brain right. I'm using 100% of my brain right now. So that means he started talking to you before you were of age. Kinda sus, my guy.
A senior in high school?
Yep.
Date, I recommend you keep your hands to yourself.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna make a move.
Yeah, see, Dante's a respectable guy. He would never do that.
What?
Oh, I meant Ota.
Wait, you were gonna make a move on me?
Oh, wait.
What is that supposed?
I do not know.
Frick. Oh, so I can just look at either of them and say we're leaving.
Date, I have determined that these two have no further information for. Our goal is to find the murderer of Shoko Nodamu. Let us continue.
Right. Let's head back to the crime scene.
I really feel like we could have asked them more about what they were doing there and what they know about the case. I don't know.
See you kids later.
Where are you going?
Back to where the corpse was found.
In that case, I'll go with you.
You'll what?
Please take me with you.
Why?
I'm not taking you to a crime scene. You might
Because I want
contaminate
to
it.
know more about what happened. Do you have any suspects? Probably some crazy murderer, right? That's what Ota was telling me. The corpse was strung up on that merry-go-round. It must have been some kind of twisted message.
Interesting. I feel like that line has some significance. I'm not
Ota,
taking
take a video.
you. I'm not taking you with me though.
Just do it! Mr. Date!
No, 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 no.
Please, Mr. Date! You can't leave me!
Oh my.
I can't imagine life without you!
Oh my. She's using this as a photo
What are you
op to
doing?
create drama.
Ota, did you get it?
Oh, yeah.
That's so stupid. What? Holy crap! Look at the receptionist in the background. She does have huge boobs. Frickin' Dante wasn't lying. Could I sue her for doing that? She just took a video of me.
No, not at all. I'm just imagining your body sinking into Tokyo Bay.
Whoa, that was
I'm
a
used to
threat.
sinking. Part of the job.
I'm used to sinking. Dante, you're so
Huh?
stupid. Dante has my kind of humor, and that's why I find it so funny. I'm like, it is so me. What are you doing?
Mr. Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant?
She's totally doing that to blackmail us into letting her come.
I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
You wouldn't.
Oh, and just so you know, taking my phone away won't help. It's already in the cloud.
You little...
Okay, yeah, I see her play here. I really do see her play here. Counter thought. does our eye record everything that happens? We could just record that whole conversation, record everything that just happened, and we would never get charged.
I told you! I want you to take me to the scene of the crime. If you do, I promise I'll delete the video.
Date, a thought has occurred to me.
I don't know, the fact that you're so insistent on going to the crime scene that you're willing to blackmail a member of the police makes it seem like you are involved in this somehow more than you should be.
She really is quite the seductress.
Really? I don't find her that seductive at all, but that's just me, okay? Alright, I guess we have to go back to Bloom Park here. Alright, we actually have a little bit of a different cutscene here. It's not quite the same. Oh, we're driving. Cars in domestic, it's made in Australia. The steering wheel's on the right side. Does Australia even produce any cars? I'm pretty sure they don't. I don't think they have any Australian-made cars. So that's interesting. It's because they also drive on the left side of the road. Center console. It's got AC and radio controls in it. Let's see. I think we've kind of checked out all that. Let's see if we can look around. Let's look at the... where was it? I literally was just over it, and now it's gone. Glove box.
Hey, you got any guns in here? I bet you do.
No, not in there.
So you do have a gun.
This chick, why are we letting this chick come with us? I feel like this is so dangerous. I don't trust her. I really don't. Why'd you become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because I've always wanted to be famous, you know? I want to be famous. Get on TV. Be a household name.
I think it's so fitting that she has the voice actress of Sakura.
But you're not there yet.
It's alright. Internet stars do better if they don't sell out.
Internet star?
Ota didn't tell you? I'm most famous on the internet. I do songs, and dances, and play video games and stuff on stream.
Wow, you sound like a TikToker.
Have you heard of Shovelforge?
Shovelforge is a game in which you manipulate cubes on the terrain to build structures.
That literally just sounds like Minecraft, but okay.
I've been focusing a lot on that game lately.
What about being on TV?
I'm not very popular yet. I can only get on TV as a background singer or something. I don't get many gigs either. Well, at first all I did was stream from home. And then, not to sound cocky, but I started getting pretty big. I started getting offers from agencies.
And one of them was Lemniscate?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, guys. When she said I started getting big, I thought she was talking about her weight.
Well, not exactly.
Huh?
My mom's actually an old friend of the president of the agency.
A friend of Renju's?
Yeah. So I asked him for advice one day. You know, you have to be careful. Even a place that looks legitimate with an office and everything can be sketchy. And my mom and I didn't know anything about the industry at all. Anyway, one day Mr. Okiura said to come see him at his office. And he hooked me up.
Interesting. Alright, what else do you know? Do you have any questions for me?
Questions. What's it like being a detective?
Wouldn't know much about that. I'm not a detective.
But you are a cop, right?
That is correct, we are.
Right. But I'm not on the crimes unit.
Then what unit are you in?
What indeed?
You aren't gonna tell me? Please?
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
Whoa, hold up now.
I'll crash this car.
Well, then
Don't make me do it.
tell me.
I'll crash it right now. You won't live to post it.
Why do you ask?
You two are very close for an idol and a fan.
Ota is special. He really is like a hero to me.
More like a simp.
Hero, huh?
We're good friends. We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems.
Well, that's sometimes what you need in life. You need a friend that you can bitch and moan about your problems to.
I'm so much older than her, but it really doesn't even feel like it.
Alright, let's talk to her about that video real quick.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't you get in trouble for that video too?
What?
The video. You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain. If that video went viral, I think you'd be in trouble too.
Smart, Date.
It's okay.
It is?
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Hold up, what?
What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die. Just kidding!
I was like, wait, what is she about to reveal? That was a good fake out.
Anyway, I'm not going down without a fight. So I will release that video if you don't cooperate.
Wow, what a bitch. Just like
I'm
Sakura.
part of a special investigation unit known as Abyss.
Date!
I don't have a choice.
What's Abyss?
Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. The public doesn't know about it.
Wow, cool!
Don't tell anyone.
Why would we tell her this information? I feel like this is the last person in the world that would want to tell sensitive classified information to.
I promise I won't. I swear to the Egyptian goddess Isis.
ISIS? That's concerning.
By the way, I didn't catch your name.
You really want to know?
It's okay if you don't want to tell me.
Iris. Iris Sagan.
Iris.
I know, weird, right?
She has to be somebody from the past, so we know.
Ratty cake, baker's man.
Okay.
Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Hide it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Something wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Interesting. So yeah, clearly she's related to our childhood. And I mean, that's kind of implied from that video. Okay, it is Saturday at 1:12 p.m. Gosh, we've been at this for like, what, 6 hours already?
Excuse me. Yukaname Date?
That is indeed me. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the video here because I realized we're quite a bit into this. I'm very much enjoying this. I'm curious to know more about it, and I'm trying to like kind of figure out in my head, you know, what exactly is going on here. But certainly this chick right here, Iris, is going to be crucial to figure out what's going on. I kind of feel like Date saw something in her, like saw maybe that she's going to be more important, and that's why he kind of revealed that he's like a special detective and things like that, because that's going to really help her to trust him more. So I feel like that's his intention there. So we're going to find out more about what's going on at the crime scene here in the next video. I think this will be a good place to start. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you, and I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am. Have a good one.